Hello everyone, this is Red with RedDragonLeo.com. It is Sunday night, and it is the, what is it today? The 31st, March 31st, and this new post is entitled, Will a Pullback Happen After a Double Top from the 2007 High? And this, of course, assumes a double top is coming, and I have every reason to believe that it is going to do just that. I did a lot of research here over the last few days, looking back at the prior highs of the year 2000 and the year 2007 to see how things could possibly play out. Also stumbled around and went to some other Elliott Wave experts, as I am not an Elliott Wave person, and I went to my favorite person to check out what he had to say, and that is Tony Caldero. He does caldero.wordpress.com. That is his blog. So we're going to look at his charts to see how this works out with Legatus, with ritual dates, like tomorrow being an 11 date. April the 1st is another 11 date. And looking back last year, I will say that probably I don't really have a real accurate number on it, because it really just depends upon what you call significant tops. But tops that produced a pretty decent down move were about 30 to 40% of them were 11 dates. And that really is significant if you look at the fact that you could either have a 1 date, a 2 date, a 3 date, a 4 date, all the way up to a 10, and then you include 11. Simply because 11 is a master number, and you don't add 1 plus 1 to equal 2. So therefore, you could have a possibility of about 9% on each number from 1 to 11 at any given time. That would be the amount that you would get out of that. And having 30 or 40% of them is significant. So we're going to go over that. And this might end up being 2 videos, so bear with me if it is. It'll be important to watch the second video as well, because I'll really go into a lot of stuff right here. I'm trying to think outside the box here, do a lot more analysis, and make these posts much more important. I just feel like it's better to do, at this point, fewer posts and just do updates on those posts using the commenting system discussed, which I'm very disgusted with at this point, and I might eventually add Facebook comments. I can figure out how to do that, and I get the time to do that. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in or not, but might add that as well. But anyway, so let's just get into it. You know, like I said, we'll probably go into two videos. I just want to make them more important and more accurate is what I'm trying to do. And then I'll briefly, before I even get into that, I'm going to briefly say the penny stock that I'm involved in, I'm still involved with it. I still see a big upside for it, but it may take all the way out till May before it happens. So for those of you that are still in it, and if your position is down a little bit, mine is too, that's just part of this game. But once it gets financed, and I believe that's coming soon, we could easily see $4 or $5 on it. And then and that's just the first financing of it. If they actually get it financed for one of these actual salvage operations, then you could see $40, $50, $60, $100. It's crazy. I mean, it's another thing. So I'll probably end up doing a new post on that and sending that out to you when I get a chance as well. It's more of an investment at this point. I thought it was going to be kind of a quick move and then sideways consolidation or something, but it didn't happen. So I'm still in it because I firmly believe in the company. So I just want everybody to know that. So anyway, let's move on to what we're seeing here. One of the first things I did here was, in the last post, we want to go over what I said in the last post. In the last post, I thought that we would top here soon. And even go back a post prior to that, I said that we would fall short of the actual high on the S&P of 1576. I said we'd probably fall a little bit short or pierce it a little bit. And I was leaning towards a little bit short and then selling off. But we have traded sideways for so long, making a bull flag for sure, that it's inevitable that we're not going to collapse right now and sell off without hitting that all-time high. I am very confident we're going to hit it, and it is 1576.09 SPX from 2007. I'm very confident we are going to hit it, probably pierce through it a little bit, and then we're going to sell off. I actually studied that and looked at that, and I'm going to get into that in probably the second video. I'm going to go over the past history of 2007 and 2009 in the second video and show you exactly why I think we are going to hit it, drop for approximately 100 points or more, and then turn and go back up and not make a wave 2 like most people will think, but instead actually make another new high that I'm projecting out to be 1610 to 1630. So I know that's kind of crazy, but I think every bear and the bulls are going to see this new high. It's probably going to come on Monday. I'm just simply guessing that because it's a ritual date. Okay, in case you hadn't figured it out, April the 1st, 2013, if you add up all those digits, 0, and then you got 4 because it's the 4th month, 0 plus 4, plus 0 plus 1, plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3, 2013 equals 11. The next ritual date is the 10th. So it's possible we could top on the 10th as well, but I don't see that happen. I really think it's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know, just a gut feeling. If not, if I'm off a few days on it, this still plays in play. You remember, there's about a 30 or 40% chance for these ritual dates to hit. Just ritual 11. So it might not hit tomorrow. It might be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know. What we're looking for to short, though, is a new top above this 1576 by a few points, 2 or 3 points. My best guess is about 1580. That's my best guess, just a few points. Then we're going to expect about a 100-point move down. And again, I'll get into that in video 2. For now, let's go over what I've learned from reading Tony Caldero's blog and trying to figure out the wave count. If there's somebody that knows the wave count, Tony's very good at this Elliott wave theory. And I'll grant you that these waves, they are significant, even though you have a market that is 100% manipulated by these gangsters, the operators that call themselves the Illuminati, who are behind them, and the 13 families and all the Satanists, the Pope, the Queen. It doesn't matter. The point being is we're trying to make some money here in this rigged market. So we have to look at the fact that it was rigged in 2000, it was rigged in 2007. Hell, it was rigged in 1929. It was all planned. Okay? So let's just go with the theory that what we see in the market works. So with that, Tony is calling for a wave count. What he sees is, and I'm just putting this in with my thoughts, and I'm going to show you his chart right here on how he's actually showing this. He is showing a primary wave 1 up from the 666 low, and that is this blue one right here. This blue 1, that's a primary 1, then down for a primary 2, and we're up in a primary 3. Now, inside of this primary 3, we have a major 1 here in black, a major 2 in black, and we're in a major 3 here. This is where he and I disagree. I feel like that this major wave 3 is not going to go down and then go up with a major 5, because that just, to me, violates, well, first of all, it violates his target of 1650 to 700 for 2014. He's put this at early spring, February or April, so in that time range, early spring. Guess what? There happens to be a Legatus meeting in February the 6th through the 8th, 2018. What a perfect time to put in an all-time high. He's got 1650 to 1700. Hey, you know, I like to see 1666, another ritual. Okay, that's just the way these gangsters play. So the only thing that I'm thinking he's off on here is on this major wave count of 1, a 2, the black lettering, the 1 and 2. I think it's going to end here after we hit the intermediate wave 5. Now, intermediate is in this purple. He's got wave inside of see, that's the bottom. This 2, this black 2 right here. We're starting a wave 3, and this is called a major wave. A major wave. This 2 right here in the blue with the Roman numerals 2, that is a primary wave. So you're from 666 low to 1370 high, primary wave 1, down to 1074, primary wave 2, and we're in primary wave 3. I'm thinking by May we're going to hit primary wave 4 down, as long as it doesn't go below 1074 over, God, that's 600 points down just about. Well, you know, whatever, 400 or 500 points down. As long as it doesn't go below that, I think we're fine. That still indicates that we could easily go back up into the 1st of February of next year, assuming that we bottom sometime in September or October. We could go back up and make a primary wave 5. But this does not jive with his right now current count for the major waves, because this indicates that we should have a major wave end around, let's see, 1610 to 1630. That's what my forecast is about. And I think that'll be around May the 22nd. So what I'm looking for on his chart right here, and I'll kind of draw this one. I haven't drawn anything yet, but I'll draw this for you here, is a move up to 1580. Oops, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me see here. Boom. Boom. Looks like my computer's overheating a little bit there, so I don't know what we're... Let me see here. Let me try this over again. Come on. Shoot. Well, didn't mean to be doing that. Let's see here. Alright, let's try this again. And we'll probably go into the second video, like I said. So, this is his intermediate wave right here. God dog, I need to get a different color here. Let's get red. Okay, red right there. That is his intermediate wave 1. And then you've got his intermediate wave 2 right there. I2, okay? We're in wave 3 right here. What I'm seeing is April the 1st, tomorrow, we hit 1580 approximately. And that's approximate, just a few points. We gotta take out this 1576.09 high. You hit that, then you drop. Boom. For 2 or 3 days, I think. And then I think we'll probably pop back up on another attempt on like Thursday or something. To try to take this high out again, and it'll fail, and then we'll drop in a wave 3 on Friday. That starts a wave 3, but this whole move down, what I'm seeing is this whole move down, I see it as being a primary wave 4. Just like this, or boom, boom. How do you do 4? Let's see. A Roman numeral 4 is like this. Boom. There's your Roman numeral 4. Okay. Now, I only say that because otherwise we have, oh no, I'm sorry, I've said that wrong. It's not primary 4. Primary 4, I think, starts on May the 22nd. I'm sorry, let me get that right. Okay, primary 4 starts on May the 22nd. So, what I'm seeing here down here is about a 100-point move down to, actually, I'm actually looking for support right in this area. I drew it a little bit too far down. So about to that area, then back up into May to hit 1610 to 1620, and that completes. So that is a one wave, and then here's a wave 5. This is intermediate wave 5. That completes this 5-wave pattern you see in this purple is done. Okay, we got to move on to the next video here because I am running out of time. So So please stay tuned for the next video. This is very important that we get this out here. We are very, very close to having some very profitable moves, including the 300 or 400 point move down.